Okay, welcome to each of you. And my name is Peter Rojas, and I am a math instructor here. I've been here for, I think, 22 years already as a full-time instructor. And we've invited you here because we're going to create something new for you, and that is a Math 1 course that will be offered more frequently, 4 days a week, and it will be scheduled from 3:20, approximate beginning time, to about 4:15, 4:20, and then after that we all walk to the computer lab in the same building and carry out the homework or the assignment. So there's really nothing you would have to take home with you because it will be pretty much self-contained for Monday through Thursday. Okay, so we're trying something new, and I'm excited about it. We're going to incorporate within the course the computer software program called ALEX. And Clark, forgive me my manners, I didn't introduce you. Let's go ahead and meet Clark.
Right. Yes, I'm Clark Hochstetler. I'm a DSPS counselor, and I know some of you, and I'm glad that you could make it tonight. We're very excited about this course as well because it's a collaboration between the DSPS and the math department to create something new. And we're really excited to be part of that, and I'll talk a little bit more later.
Okay, all right, thank you. So what I did say is that an important component of this course is the ALEX software program. And have any of you experienced or worked with ALEX before?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And you know that pretty much it's a program in which you interact with completing problems to achieve a certain level of mastery. And you do get instant feedback. You know if the work that you're completing is correct or not. Okay? And of course, everyone can work at their own pace. Now, the course that we're anticipating for the spring is a course that will have no more than 25 students. And within the course, there will be between 2 and 3 classroom aides, maybe even a little bit more, depending on who we get. That will assist me in giving you the kind of individual attention and success that you need for the course. Okay. So again, here is my contact information, folks. If you have a need to contact me and maybe ask questions or talk a little bit further about the dynamics of the course, I'm accessible to you, and I would really welcome your feedback, your questions, or comments. Now, I didn't even get a chance to know each of you. I know Masali. Okay. So you're going to take the Math 1 course in the spring, and let's see, and then from there, are you going to be taking other courses?
Yeah, definitely.
So your load will be about how much as far as units?
Maybe 12 units.
Maybe 12 units?
Maybe 12,
okay. So hopefully you'll get that, most of it done in the major part of the day, and then come to the math class that's in the late afternoon, starting at 3:20 to 4:20. Now that's the lecture part, and then about 45 minutes in the math lab working on the ALEX program.
Okay. And it's in the math lab, or?
Yeah, we're going to meet in the classroom. I think that's in IDC, let's see, I believe it's 216.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. And then we all maybe take a 10-minute break and then go to the math computer lab to carry out the ALEX. And then the classroom aides will follow us. They'll be in the classroom with us. They'll also be in the computer lab with us too. Okay. And then, I'm sorry, and you are?
I'm Patrick Balaceros.
Patrick?
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick. I think I've known you
We've
before.
met a few semesters ago.
Yeah, you came into my office
I
one
did.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick, good to see you again. And how many units do you plan on taking?
I plan on concentrating solely on math.
Just the math.
I'm working full time, so
Okay, good. Well, welcome.
thank you.
Hi, I'm Maria Angela.
Maria. Maria Angela. Okay, Maria. And what are you going to be taking besides the math? Or will that be the only course for the spring?
Well, I only need a few English classes to have an AA in English, or I could have graduated for cosmetology, AA in cosmetology, but math is
Holding you back a little bit,
a
right?
little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Can I get out of here without math? You know?
Well, welcome. Hopefully this will be the clincher semester for you.
Well, that will be the first class, but how many more do I have to take? You know, for AA it's like 4 classes or 5 classes.
Yeah,
right?
well, at least in most programs, it's up through math, well, 100 or 107. Yeah, so you're almost there. It's just one step at a time, Maria. And this is an opportune time because this may be the only time that the Math 1 course is offered alone. The math department is proposing the idea of combining Math 1 and 4 together as one course. So in the spring, taking Math 1 alone, it will probably be the last time. And some students do well with the combination, but for some it might be a little too accelerated, and they just really need that individual time and focus for one course, the Math 1 course. Okay? So that's why it's a great time to think about taking the course, because it may be the last time. And we want to really give you the attention you need, success, follow your progress, so that if by chance this works out fantastically, then we may keep a Math 1 course if it's successful.
Would you advise, if you maybe did well in this first Math 1 course in the spring, to maybe try and test out and just skip Math 4 and go into like Math 1?
Well, that's a good question, but it's going to be on an individual basis, depending on how well you succeed the course and complete what's required. I will let you know that if you do succeed well in the Math 1 course in the spring, that Math 4 will be offered in the summer. And I will be the instructor of record for 2 Math 4 courses. Okay, so you can think about that. Okay, Maria Ángela, thank you. And what is Julissa? Okay, Julissa. My name is Peter Rojas, and I'm in the math department. I will be conducting the new Math 1 course offered in the spring. Welcome. Feel free to take goodies, energy, in case you need it. But what will you be taking in the spring? Besides the math course, if you so choose. Or have you not decided?
Yeah, I'm thinking in English 103.
English
And
103. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and you know this course will be offered in the late afternoon, so hopefully it will work well with your
Yeah,
schedule.
because the other class start 10:30 to 12.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm David.
Hi, David. And what will you be? What is your plan for next semester?
Let's take a computer network and engineering class, so I'll get a certificate on it.
Congratulations.
And I need to take Math 1 because I did pass last year.
Okay. All right. So hopefully this time will also be compatible with your schedule, so that.
I think all my classes next week will be online.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Well, this one you're going to have a live instructor, flesh and blood here, so this will be a supplementary experience for you. Did you have a question?
Yeah. From 3:20 to
Yeah, this is
20?
this is the lecture, and this is the way that it's published in the schedule.
Okay.
And then after the lecture, right after that, I'll give you about a 10-minute break, and then we all go to the computer lab, and that's in IDC 209. Now, this is not published in the schedule, okay?
Oh,
And this is the homework component. So
Oh.
we're really not going to publish that in the catalog or online, but we will expect students that if you're committed to the course, that you will participate with the lab part of it. And if you're unsure, you can think about it and get back to me. But we really are asking students to participate in both parts. And in a minute, you'll get some material that will outline it a little better for you
Well,
so you can see.
And sorry.
En español,
Like,
entonces?
After the 45 minutes for Alex, is going to be extra homework that we have to turn it in next
Oh,
day?
no.
Or
This
included the
this
homework?
will be the homework part of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Okay.
what we're going to be doing is, I'm going to be using this text. You have this
Yeah.
book? Okay, well that's a good thing then, I hope. And but the homework problems will be completing the Alex assignments. But the Alex assignments are based on the problems. When we do the lecture in class and the worksheets and maybe work in groups, I will be taking problems from this text.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like you're already equipped. And I won't be assigning any homework problems from the book. What I will be assigning is your completion of the Alex assignments.
Okay.
They're all online. Okay? Now, you can buy the book if you want to, or if you have the book, or you can even use this. But all we need to buy for the course is the Alex code, and it comes in a little packet, and that's all you would need.
Hopefully it's just me.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Does anyone have any good questions or comments?
When you say you have to buy the Alex code, I remember when I bought the book, it came with.
Right, that was packaged together.
So do I have to buy that little packet separately again?
That's all it will be, because I think when you bought it with the book, it was a Math 4, right? Or pre-algebra, or was it a Math 1?
It was Math 1.
And did you use it?
I did.
Okay.
Use it already.
Well, I think it may have an expiration date that maybe lasts a year. I don't know how long ago you bought it.
Just like 2 months ago.
Oh, 2 months ago. It still might be good, but you'd have to connect it to the Math 1 course when we sign up. So we can figure that out the first day when we go to the math lab and have the students input their information in the computer. And I can also ask for you beforehand to save you the time.
Okay.
Case.
Thanks.
Okay, so
Start date.
the start date. Oh yes, thank you. We're not going to begin right at the beginning of the new semester. We're going to begin on February 18th. So this is the beginning date here of 2014. And then this will end in late May, as all the other courses. So this course is really, I think, 12 and a half weeks long. And so we're going to be meeting about 4 days a week, so 12 times 4 is about 48 class meetings. Okay, so it is a big investment, but we're really pulling a lot of sources together and really hiring the type of people and using the resources that will hopefully make this an optimal, successful experience for you. All right, I think I'm going to take a breather, Clark, and let you have at it. Sure. I'll come back.
Well, thank you, Peter. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you all here. I'm glad you could all make it today. As Peter said, this is a unique course. It's something new and it's special. We're trying it this coming semester. And as he pointed out, we're dividing the class instead of twice a week into 4 times per week. And research does tell us that if we have smaller bites of information more often, we tend to digest it a little bit better. It's kind of like a meal, you know. You eat too much all at once, you don't feel too good. If you take smaller meals throughout the day, you get it down pretty well. So that's my little analogy for today. But in addition to the things that Peter told you about, the 4 days, the math lab, the tutors, the aides that are going to be in class, we're also assigning to this course a learning specialist. Deborah Taleko will be consulting with Peter and with the students in the class and with the tutors. Okay? So that's a very special and unique relationship that we're trying to develop. And we're going to be encouraging that, and you'll be working with her as well. So what we have here is an agreement about the course. We're making a big commitment to bring this course to you, and we feel that students who want to be part of this course need to make a similar level of commitment. And I'm going to hand this out to you in a minute, but I wanted just to mention some of the things that are on the agreement. The agreement has a number of boxes. The first one is that you're going to agree to participate on a daily basis in the course. And that's not standing up in front of the course, but you come ready to learn. Every day you make the commitment to learn, and you want to be there to learn. So you're going to make that commitment to be in class. Also, we're going to ask that you check your email on a regular basis, because we'll be forwarding out information on learning strategies. There may be information from Peter coming to you as well. So we want you to make the commitment to check your email on a regular basis. We're going to want you to learn about other campus resources that we make available to you, and to take advantage of those when they're appropriate for what you're doing. We're going to also encourage you to learn about your learning strengths and weaknesses. It's great to understand what we're good at, and it's difficult sometimes to learn about and think about the things we're weaker at. But we need to learn ways to compensate for those weaker areas, because we have a life to live, we have things to do, and math is a part of that. And so we want to be able to do what we need to do with math to move on with our goals and our careers. So we're going to ask you to commit to doing that. You're going to be participating in class surveys, and I think we have a survey today that we're going to hand out to you, just to get feedback on where you are, what's going on, that sort of thing, and we're going to ask that you participate in that. Of course, what's really critical for students, because we're creating a learning community here. You folks will be all members of this learning community. We want each of us practice open and honest communication, so that we're clear with our instructor and our tutors when we're having difficulty. That you will not be holding back when you're having a problem, that you'll lay it out there so that we can all work together. That you work with each other to support each other. Okay, so that's a commitment we're looking for from you as well. So, in addition, there's a special option that's on the back of the form that I'm going to give you. You have the option to allow our office to share more formally with Peter information about your learning strengths and weaknesses. As you know, the DSPS, when we communicate your accommodations to instructors, we say nothing about the nature of your learning strengths and weaknesses, because it's your personal private information. We only share the accommodations that you're eligible for. You won't be needing accommodations in this class. And because of this new relationship that we're developing in this community, we feel that it's important for the instructor to have a clear understanding, to be able to sit down with Deborah and have a clear understanding about each of us and how we learn best, but also those areas that are weaker. So I want to encourage you to consider signing that part on the back. The front of the form has a place for you, if you're interested in the course tonight, to make your commitment, and on the back is the release that allows us to be able to speak with Peter more directly. So with that, are there any questions?
I do just have a supplementary comment, and tonight, Clark, if you are ready to commit to the class with what we say and you get to look at the contract, then tonight we can give you the ad codes so that you would have priority to register when registration occurs. I think it's next week, right? Tuesday?
Correct.
Yeah. So, and if not, if you're not ready, if you still want to think about it, or you want to ask questions either of myself or DSPS, then of course you have the right to do that. We don't want to make you feel that you've got to make a decision tonight, okay?
Right.
But we're just letting you know that we're starting. We've already got 4 people committed, and we will only take 25 as the maximum, okay? And after this orientation, then we'll send the word out and open it up to other students. But we wanted to give you guys more of a intimate, personal orientation for this.
And first shot.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Exactly. So I'll hand these out. Again, if you're not ready to make that commitment tonight, keep it, think about it, visit with us, and we'll see where we go with that. And if you're willing to make a commitment, please feel free to fill this out tonight and get your ad code.
So in addition to filling out or looking at this contract, I just would like some information as far as your math background. And this is, you can put your name on it or not, it's not important. But take a look at it and fill this out. I would rather have you have that tonight if possible. Okay, here's the contract. go. Here you go, David.